All right, so the cool thing about Discord is that it is a free app. You don't have to pay for anything to be on Discord. And it's basically a 24-hour service. Like, you can hold meetings. I'm going to show you like the basic interface of everything, and I'll go through a couple quick things because I know we've been here for a while, so I don't want people to get too antsy. So this is completely free. I got to be really careful with going through some of the channels. So I'm going to show you the basics. This is an admin role. So basically this is like, if you could see the pound sign right here, which is like the hashtag, that every channel is going to be where you can speak in. As the admin, you can change the settings for every channel to be private. For each role, which I'll show you really quick how to set up a role. On the top of your actual page, once you're in it, you just go to server settings, and then right on the left hand side you'll see where it says roles, and you could set up different roles for everything. Like for the admin roles, you can make as many people as you want admin. So like we have trusted servants as our admins, and we literally put whoever we feel, you know, can run the server without really having to ask for permission to do anything, which they can as a trusted servant, and an admin can do anything to the server. Add channels, delete channels, anything like that. So basically that's how you add the roles. And then each channel can be permissioned to separate roles. So like we have a commitment section right here, which is, we have a greeter commitment. So everybody who comes into the channel, we have a welcome channel that can only be seen by the greeter. So we have a greeter commitment where they can just welcome people into the fellowship chat. I'm not actually going to click on that because for anonymity purposes of other people that are in there, I don't want you guys to see that. We have an announcement section. I'll show you that really quick so you can see kind of like, you know, we can add announcements in there. And then I have a setup right here where you can see how to basically do the things on Discord. So I'm going to show you really quick how to jump into a voice chat and how to mute yourself. So if you see the speaker on every single one of these, look, you can see this create channel right here, and you can create a voice channel or a regular text channel in every category. So every actual voice channel has this speaker. So all you do is click it, and on a cell phone it's going to look a little bit differently. So if you just click it, it will pop up and it'll say join channel, like join voice channel. And then on the bottom here you can mute and unmute yourself, and deafen and undeafen, and then this is to disconnect. So the cool thing about this is that there's no video, so as many people as you have in your server, it doesn't matter, they can all join. You know, they don't have to pay anything, they don't have to dial in, they don't have to do any of those things. So that's like the really cool part of this app, is that literally all day long, like in here we have a in the fellowship chat we have a marathon meeting, so people can literally just jump into that chat at any point in time aside from the meetings. So if you see here, I have some of the readings that I put in here for people to just look at and read. And then this is the meeting itself. So we put it as the time and the day. And then we put like an actual chat because, you know, people are in the middle of sharing and they want to, kind of like what you guys have here, where like the video is on and then you could chat on the side. And then we also have, if you see this little lock sign on here, that's going to be where like the private home group can actually chat without everybody else seeing. So you guys can kind of have like a group conscious without everybody else in the Discord scene. And that's, again, specifically designed for somebody with that certain role. So now that you see it in like the admin role, and Shane's gonna yell at me because I was supposed to put it in light mode and kill my eyes. See, it's like so bright.
So some of you guys can now, maybe that are used to Facebook and some of these other social medias, that you can change the way that things look so they might look a little bit more familiar. That's
right.
all.
And the thing about the when you're in a voice chat, like there's admins, anybody who's an admin can mute and unmute. If you're not, you can't unmute and mute other people. However, anybody can always unmute themselves at any point if they're not restricted. Like you can restrict somebody to be like muted, but it's by person. Like you can't say the whole group is muted. So that's like the downside of that part of it. But I'm just going to show you really quick. So that now that you see like the admin interface where like you see all these channels, I'm going to show you from like a regular person. I've created another account and have the invite code, which I'll show you that really quick. So right here, you see the invite people. And then here you can see the edit invite link. You can set it to never, and then no limit. And then you could just generate the link and you can send it to, you know, whoever, copy it and send it to whoever. And then, so this is what you'll see if you're not an admin. So see how much neater it looks, like for the people who, like, because the admin role kind of seems like it's a lot. But this is what you can see if you are not in the admin role. So you can see the different rooms and it's a lot easier to navigate. I made a tutorial, like I don't want to, you know, push for too long. I made a tutorial that Hal will be dropping into the comments because he's awesome. And I also put an email on there. So it's a private email just made for the Discord so you guys can really ask questions. I'll stick around after. I know it's a lot to learn. Once you get into it and start doing it and like looking around at the settings and stuff like that, it's pretty self-explanatory. I hid the members list on that one, but you could see the members list. I hid it actually because I don't want, you know, all of the members to be up there. But you can see everybody who's online on the right-hand side of the screen. So it's just really cool. You see Chris is in there right now hanging out. Again, if you guys have any questions, I feel free to just ask if I missed anything. I went over how to add and delete, mute and unmute invites, the non-admin role. That's basically like that's the quickest that I could possibly go over this. The YouTube tutorial is literally how to, from beginning to end for people, how to set up the entire Discord from like downloading it to all the way down the line. So that's like, it's going to show you everything on how to basically set up your entire channel. And the cool thing is that people from all around the world can be in here without having to pay any fees to call in. Like they can literally just go to fellowship chat and type in and say like, hey guys, what are you guys doing today? And they could be in Afghanistan, Iran, Russia, and any of these different places and kind of connect with people. And especially at the time that we're in right now, like where people can't get out, I think it's so important to have a place to connect 24 hours a day, you know? So that's the cool thing about Discord. That's basically all I have. I think I covered everything. So thanks,
Yeah. So
guys.
thanks, Jess. So I think one of the things that we wanted to get across to everyone was that this is kind of a familiar interface, which is like what the screen looks like, but also that, you know, we're used to using Zoom and Blue Jeans and all that for our recovery meetings, but we don't really have a socializing space. And so this is a space that's available 24 hours a day, you know, on some of these meetings where you can drop in after the meeting, you know, the meeting's over and the meeting after the meeting where you've been on, the, you know, and you can go to Discord and you can create a whole community, same as you could with Facebook or anywhere else, but you actually have audio capability to communicate in real time talking, you know.
So I have a question because it's in the chat, but like if I wanted to play spades with somebody on Discord, like across the world, could I do that?
Yes. Yes, that is an awesome question. So on the bottom here, I actually put Cards Against Humanity. So you can see there's a bot. So bots are a little bit more complicated. That's something that if you guys email me or I can show you how to do that just because it takes a long time. But there's bots for everything, literally. So I added Cards Against Humanity in here. I basically just put how to do it, and then have a room where like you can literally see like you can play cards. You can add Scrabble. You can add any type of game that you want in here. Let me do it from like.
Jess, while you're doing that, just for those of you that are not familiar, the word bot, B-O-T, is basically just a script that's running in the background, and you choose which ones you want to add to your Discord.
So it's a
So you can see that the game
Capability.
is started. It will give you directions. Each bot will usually have a command to be able to like, and they'll tell you, like every bot that you download will actually like tell you, you know, what their command is to do it, which is pretty simple for most bots. Like this one is just the dash sign. So you can add any game. There's actually music rooms too. Like you can add a bot and have like a private music room where people can actually like sit in there and play music with like a room, or have karaoke. You know what I mean? Like you can have karaoke where you can stay unmuted, lower the bot itself, and have the music playing in the background, which I also think is really cool. I haven't had a chance to like really do a lot of that stuff because I've been, you know, just trying to get the word out that this is a platform that's available for people all around the world, because some people can't log into Zoom and like dial in, or some people have flip phones or stuff like that. Like this is something that can be downloaded on anything. So I think that that's really cool. So this is something Danny actually created, which is awesome. He made this bot, and I think didn't you change the...
Yeah, it's %JFT now.
So this is a bot that was actually created. So if you see that I use that actual, like, this is what, you know, the bot command is, and JFT, and then the just for today meditation pops up. And that's like really cool. I have a room for that, that I separated from everything else. And then, yeah, there's bots for everything. It really, like, everything you can find online. Like if you search in like the toolbar and just put like Discord bots, like so many of them will come up. And again, this is like, for people who don't know how to do this, like once you actually get on and start like looking, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Like there's like a whole crap load of bots. They have meme generator bots. Like they have stuff like you can do all day long with people. So